Up to the 34.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Shift, shift!
Easy, opposite!
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Ready?
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Breeze now on first down. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Over.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
53.
To throw is Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Breeze going to throw. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
36.
First down, Saints.
Hey, high 7.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. A gain of 6 there on first. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Saints 7, Cowboys 0. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Alert 3.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 31 yards there and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Let's go.
First down, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Tight dog. We're going to 54. Wide in. 10. Here we go, 47. 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's into the clear. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And that's Elliott, complete. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Check pass, check pass. Check 4.
Going to 50, 20,
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Don't get nervous.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
We're going to 54, wide
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flush to his right. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
47. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Check that.
We're going to 54, wide 26.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And his throw here's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. A 2nd down throw for Prescott, eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Ready?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down. Switch.
They'll run. This is Kamara. The tackle by Robert Quinn.
Ready? 12.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
5.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
95-56.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview, so I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
A first down carry by Elliott, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Watch the twist. Shift.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
You got nothing. Then we're going to 53. Flare. Then we're going to 54. Why?
Now Prescott on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. Cooper's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Check.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Power running by Zeke. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Kill.
Now Elliott. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why?
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And Forbath will put this one through. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ready? 5-9.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Breeze now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw, it's Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
From the 41, Prescott flush to his right. Going to take a shot for Gallup, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Check 52.
We're going to 54.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 27 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Forbath to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Cowboys 17, Saints 13.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Breeze to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
5-8, 5-8.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Now Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Ready.
So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
It's going to be a long day, offense.
They do go for it. It's Breeze. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 1st down, Elliott. A big run there, 29 yards to the 1st.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here's Austin. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Line in.
47.
Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Line in. Here we go.
Check 3.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Check safety.
Here we go. Going to 50.
Prescott to throw it. Rolling to his right. It's caught. Cooper. 22 yards there. A 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Quick edge.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Here we go. Going to 54. Line in.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
5-9.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Breeze now to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. On first down, Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Let's get it together.
5-1.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Get him. You got him. Hey, check Mike 47.
To throw is Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Prescott now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll buy some time right. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's got the connection to Cooper. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
47 the mic, boys, 47. Check,
so this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Andy Dalton and the Cincinnati Bengals. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, fellas.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Hands up, Lee!
Check, 53's Mike. I got you.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Throwing on second down, Dalton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
368.
Here's Dalton. Hard throw, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. To throw here, Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To Dalton now. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
There you go. There you go. Can.
Throwing again on second down. Dalton going deep downfield for Ross. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He can't hang.
He's got his man here. It's Green. Dalton to Green for a Cincinnati first.
Let's go. Yeah, 5-6. 2 by 2. Move.
Mike 5-4.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. Here's Dalton. And that is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
368.
They'll try to pass on 4th down. Dalton into heavy traffic, and it's enters. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tyler Boyd taking it in. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Bullock good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series. Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
15. Pilot, 64.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Line, 80.
59. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Attack!
Mahomes now on 1st down, looking for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
15.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
That's it. Yellow.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
57's mine. Let's pick it up.
They'll try and get it home with Sherman, the fullback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Yeah, baby.
It's now third and goal.
Fight down these two. Let's go, blue lady.
Who there?
15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Hey, box drop.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Dalton hovering near the goal line. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Kill.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. A 4th down gamble with Dalton. And able to find Green. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all worked. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go.
Here you go, 368.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Dalton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Please.
Right there, 54 Mike. I'm here all day.
Yeah, 5-6.
Dalton here from the gun.
Here we go, D.
Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And It's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Hey, Ripley.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On play action, it's Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for him.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Geno Atkins got home that time. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Mahomes. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but, Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
A very good starting field position from the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, watch this.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. Bashad Breeland, the one that got him down.
Here you go, kick. Protein spill.
Let's get it.
On 2nd and 9, Dalton. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
Hey, shoot.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Mike, I'm here all day.
Switch it.
Nixon with a first down carry.
Check.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Lady. Two by two. Move.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Dalton. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
That's 6, baby.
A 9-yard touchdown. The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Jennings on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. 61. Matchbox lights.
Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. He's got a first down and more past the 30 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic.
Here we go.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
I'm coming after you.
General West. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hit it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Let's go.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
On first down, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now Trubisky to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Go.
You better.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Red.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Red.
These tracks. Let's go. Watch the safety creep.
18.
Watch twist.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Hey, Delta. Go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 75 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
50, plant.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. A first down carry for Henry. Room here to run. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Ready.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
5.
On 1st down, Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Championships, baby. 58's the mic.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown.
That's my boy.
Corey Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Titans 14, Bears 3.
Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Now Cohen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
We got this.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Tight right.
Now it's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Trubisky will throw to Gabriel, middle of the field. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Trubisky now 8 of 11 in this 1st half. He's got it 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete.
Let's go.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is
going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 70 yards. yards as his guys are back within a single score. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two.
Man, I got you.
Alert, 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 alert.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen.
Let's get this all
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
They try again with Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
He's checking. Crash.
Now it's Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kamale Correa. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Ready, break.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7. Tannehill. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
You ready?
Mike, 59, Mike. Check, 59.
Approach, deep grip.
They'll stay with Lewis here on first down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha.
On 2nd and 15 now. Tannehill.
I'm coming after you.
Looking deep here for Deion Lewis. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky, wide open receiver, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Back now in Nashville. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. First down, a run with Cohen. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pass from Trubisky taken in by Gabriel. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey!
Alert!
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Mike, 55. Check.
Hey, wahoo!
Let's go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw my son.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now this throw caught left side. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan